Certainly, St. Lucia has heard a lot about you professionally, especially in the past year. But I want to take it back somewhat and talk about Taj, the youngster, before before he became the sensation that he is now. For you, growing up, you're from the Marsha area.
Yes. Yes.
There's such an affinity with that area there. What was your childhood like? Did you embody some of the characteristics that you now know to be what makes you you?
Well, you know, all I can tell you in retrospect, I mean, as a child, you're not aware of it, but when you sit back and reflect, you realize that you are everything you saw and everything you took in. So yes, and I'm definitely a product of the area. There's the survival side because of what the area was about and what it is. It's changed quite a bit now, but yeah, all of that is kind of, you know, I always think in life, when you really check out who you really are, you've actually taken something from everybody you've met along the way, whether it be good or bad, all the experiences, something rubs off. So, you know, in essence, I am a piece of everybody I met and live with from the time I was born until now.
And you from a relatively large family? Brothers, sisters?
Yeah, I'm the last of 10. Yeah, but now I know it's 12. I have 2 additional, you know. My old man was doing his thing, so yes.
Which is very Caribbean-like.
Yes, very much so, yes. And I've grown to love the last 2, yeah.
In a household with 10 siblings, it must have been crazy, and being the last one. Were you doted upon? Were you spoiled? Or did you have to find that you constantly had to fight to get the attention?
Well, a little bit of everything. I wasn't spoiled, though, you know. Because I think by the time my parents got to me, they probably didn't have as much energy as they had for the older ones. So I got away with a few things that they didn't get away with, you know. My older siblings always kind of looked out for me. So I'll go with the word spoiled. Yeah, I was a little spoiled.
Mischievous?
Like all the other children in the Caribbean, yes. You know, I would throw stones at the dogs and do the things that I shouldn't be saying, killing the lizards. Yeah, but we did all of that. You know?
So where did this love for music? Was it something that was in the household? How did that develop for you?
Yeah, the household was very musical. My father was an incredible singer. And I went to church with my mother and I sang, you know, the Bethel Church. I sang in school, the school choir, Methodist, you know. And when I remember my brothers and I having a band together, we don't remember what they called us, but the Weekes brothers or something. And we sang at every little Paris Center show or town hall show. And, you know, it carried on. When I went to St. Mary's, we started the whole Calypso thing, you know. We'd have a band and we had, the SDA had a band and Comprehensive had a band. And we would get together and have something like a competition, but it wasn't really a competition. We were more playing for the girls more than anything else, you know, so, yeah. You know, somebody said we were like a Caribbean Von Trapp family, because they was always singing in some corner of the house.
What was the influence of your parents on you? I know that they passed away.
Yeah. My parents' influence. I mean, who I am is my parents' influence. You know, I took my mother's voice, I took my father's singing. You know, it's something that you have to sit down and think of what you took from home to see how they've influenced you. But I mean, if you live in a household with somebody for the length that I did, obviously there would be some influence. The strictness from my father, you know, the smile from my mother. So yeah, there are lots of things that I took.